Hello and welcome to this special stream that is in the time slot, probably starting a few hours after of what will be Solo Saturday. But this week, as a special first look, we're going to be playing Star Wars Outlaws. Now, I have intentionally not kept up with any of the news about this game. I like to
Are you streaming to Twitch?
Yes.
I'm not seeing you on here. Hold on, there we go. Here it is. Just have to refresh.
Okay.
There we go. Warning, read before playing. No.
Press R2 button to enable
You're
menu
gonna
narration.
kill me. What?
Oh, there's a text-to-speech. That's a handy feature.
Depends on how good the text-to-speech is. Like, if you say, turn on console, does it go, I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
No, that's speech-to-text.
Sounds like waffle shit. Or waffle stomping. Which, by the way, is an actual rule in showers that you're not allowed to do.
What?
Waffle stomping.
Am I going to regret it if I ask you what that is?
It's when someone shits in the shower and they try to smush it down the drain with their foot.
Who shits in the shower? New game. Let's go. New game with default setting.
Careful, you're alienating some of your audience with that one. Potentially.
I mean, that's not where you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, well, Scott Steiner wants to shit in your house.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know who I am.
Yeah, he doesn't know that.
Okay, let me just, Right. I might have a bit more difficulty seeing comments because I've not got my usual setup on.
Hungry?
I see the thing. Oliver Johnson is now live streaming Star Wars Outlaws. Let's have a look at that.
So, finally Zerek Besh is here.
It's the Pike Syndicate.
Yeah, the Pike Syndicate.
Each of you
Yeah.
represents some of
What,
the most
do they just go?
powerful
Do they
criminal
refuse to use
organizations
modern
in the galaxy.
weaponry and just stick with pikes?
Pikes, Crimson Dawn.
I keep telling you, Gerald, this is
Oh,
ineffective.
there's several crime
don't-
syndicates represented at this table.
It's a golden
I'm
age
just imagining it.
for the
I,
underworld.
look, do you think we're not limiting our
The
weaponry? I
empires
don't
of
care
the
what you
Death
think,
Star
Steve.
blown to pieces and the law is distracted
This is a
by
tradition we
rebellion
live
that
and
won't
die
quit.
by.
It's an opportunity to make millions. But, to my surprise, one of you sends a spy into my own house when I thought we all could share this feast.
Enough, Cyril. I didn't come all this way to listen to lies while your Zerek Besh
Hello,
rats
Jack.
skim off our spice lanes.
Hello, Jack. It's surely out of morbid curiosity that I am here.
My brother was
He
heir to the
sounds like a
family fortune.
fucking villain.
He's gone now.
Mr.
You
Coop.
remind
No,
me of him.
please imagine Jack with like a cape saying that.
He always came first. Even at dinner. If he'd finished his meal, he'd just take my plate. All I could do was watch him chew. Go hungry.
What is the point of this?
If Zarek Besh wants partners, forget it. Been done, doesn't work.
Partners? Weren't you listening? I'm starving. It's time to eat.
Alright. He's just taken out a bunch of mob bosses. And he says, I have
Generally-
that attire, alright. And this is our protagonist, I believe.
I know, buddy. Just give me a minute.
And we've got a cute little axolotl.
This'll work, right?
An axolotl, if you will.
Tank Ferric. Where is he?
Okay, loses points right off the bat for saying Dank
All
Ferric.
right. Let's get you some food.
You don't need a Star Wars version of a swear, just say shit.
Or cunt bubble.
No, I'm not that, like, I mean, it does sort of make me roll my eyes a bit, but, you know, Star Wars gonna Star Wars. It's not as bad as if that isn't the Quaxer calling the Stifling slimy. Which is an actual line that is said multiple times in The Mandalorian.
If that isn't a twat calling the bugger a cunt.
See, that's better.
When I win, I'm gonna buy a place where they try.
You're leaving a lot of money on the table.
Don't know the crew, don't like it.
If you change your mind, let me know.
So, Bram, that for me?
I like the little axolotl. Look
But
at
this
guy.
is...
Ah, my data spike.
Yeah, and it's broken. Some scrap rat was selling it in the square. Says he found it in Sixth Kin turf.
And now you're gonna say messing with the sixkin is a bad idea.
It's gonna get you killed.
That's another way of putting it.
You've got no crew, Kay. And you keep going it alone with high-risk scores that just go sideways.
You want it done right? You do it yourself.
I get it. You've hit some bad luck.
Bad luck. I'm out of marks, I'm broke, and I live in an attic.
Why don't you stick around the Broken Hoof tonight? Fix yourself some dinner. Let me set you up with something small, an easy hustle.
Or you could just give me that job on your pad there.
Nice try.
Then I got plans.
Take some credits. For the data spike.
I'm good.
Okay.
Then I'll put it
Okay.
towards your rent.
I said I'm good, Bram.
Didn't know if you were just going upstairs for a bit.
New quest item, broken data spike.
Okay. Okay. Alright then, Swinny. Well, thanks for joining us anyway. Alright then. Love you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Liz is leaving to go upstairs. So
Oh,
he's done. Well, she's done. Well, she said that she's really cold and the light's not good for her.
cool,
We're
cool.
not getting anywhere with a busted
But she
data
stayed with us
spike.
for the wrestling thing. She was quite
Come on,
quiet
Nix.
though.
Let's see Preben.
Yeah.
Then we
Yeah, it
break
was
into
nice.
Cliff Tarson's
She was
and steal the
focused.
forged identity cards from their safe.
Yeah,
With any
I
luck,
like
we'll get
I
us
like
on a
spending
shuttle
some
to
time
the
with her and
core
watching
worlds.
wrestling pay-per-views. Funnily enough, many of the older ones because I just love because then she just doesn't know who the fuck anyone is.
There's something a lot purer about not knowing who anyone is on a wrestling show, isn't there?
You know, it is. It's one of the joys I had with going to local shows.
Yeah.
You mean remember the one we went to?
Yeah, I remember.
We know no one, but I seem to have upset the Italian.
Well,
What
I
is
was
it?
being it. I
the
know I
bill.
was doing I was putting the heel
Creamy
shtick
lure
up
that
way
little
too
scud
much.
stole from me last week.
Hey, you don't know that was Nix.
To the point that even the
I only ever
announcer
seen one of him
noticed I
anywhere.
was just cheering
Pay
for
up
the
soon,
heel.
Or I'm turning him in.
repair the data spike on Preben. Okay, so you got the standard waypoints.
All the merchants are out for the Kanto Cup.
And by the way, Jack, no one's gonna judge you for, you know,
For watching.
yeah, no one's gonna judge you for wanting to play this game.
Yeah, people. Yeah, look, people have been looking at it. Some people have had this for early access and stuff. No one's judging them for playing it.
Well, some people are, but they're
And
weird.
And if people are and if you care so much about what people think about what you're playing, then I honestly think that's a problem you need to overcome.
Come on. I just need my data spike fixed. Because the forged identicards in that vault are the only way I get off this planet. I'm done with Kanto. Good. Only options I got here are sixth kin or prison. At least someone like me has a shot at a decent score. Maybe even see the core worlds. Preben, you help me one last time, and we never talk again.
I'm aware that I just won't play this game because of its advertisement.
Let's get some credits.
Oh, you saw a trailer and didn't like it.
These will be loaded with credits.
I haven't really been paying attention to any of the advertising.
All these guys are very, very pure.
It's the best way to experience new media, I find.
I won't play it because I have zero interest. I'm just looking at this out of curiosity to see if it's as bad as I've. Because then, if anyone's wasted money, it's Ollie. But if Ollie gets enjoyment out of it, then it's a positive.
I put aside money for this exact purpose, though, so...
Yeah, but I'm just saying that, to me, if it's terrible, then I didn't pay any money for it. If it's good and you get some joy out of it, then that's all it needed to do.
Merchants sell a variety of specialized goods.
Look, there are people who like games I don't like, and there are people who like things that are absolute garbage. Sadistic people. Yeah, there are people who like 2K20.
No, there aren't.
Yeah, they are.
Come here.
There are people who at least liked the DLC.
Hey, Nafis, kinda busy.
Come on, Ol. Oh no, they're going to be poor at us.
On my duct scrub team. Sometimes the droid
See?
gets stuck, and I could sure use a good crawler. It's tough work, but it's honest.
Sorry, I got plans.
Yeah, you always got plans, Kay.
Require credits to pay Preben. We need 100 credits.
I'm watching this out of morbid curiosity to confirm the theories I had about it. If my theories are correct, then as you say, the only one whose money spent on this is Ollie. Well, I mean, that's a start. Well, a healthy way to look at it, but yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, but you're gonna say they were correct either way, so why bother?
Again, at this point to Jack and me, it's just morbid curiosity. And I'm also here because, hey, hang out.
Yeah. Hey,
Look, sometimes even hanging out when the game is shit is still... If the game is fun, then that's a bonus.
well, it's not a particularly funky ass promo. I wonder what its designation is. Right, so we need credits.
Creds will do fine. No, they won't.
You and me, buddy.
Why are you waving your hands around like you're some kind of Jedi?
I'm a Toydarian.
And yet in the comics, he still managed to actually choke him. Also, oh yeah, by the way, adding a new thing to the comic. You know how Luke died in the new movies.
Yeah.
Technically, he's not dead. I say technically in the weirdest possible sense, because in the comics, he landed on a certain planet, and it absorbed part of his consciousness. So part of him is just stuck, is now there forever.
Was the planet
It was
Mortis by any chance?
I can't remember the name. it was one where it just collects any Jedi that visits, it has their collective consciousness in some way. So technically, Qui-Gon Jinn is there, like Jedi, like Jedi. So when Luke said he's going to leave, they said they hope he comes back because some part of him will always be there.
Nice lift, Nix.
Like it's a means so that Jedi can go and meet the previous Jedi.
Oh, I see. Your accent
So technically,
is
so
your axolotl picks pockets for you.
yeah.
Star Wars In-Laws. It's set in the Attack of the Clones during the deleted dinner scenes. You play as Anakin and have to impress fanboys. Oh god. The fact that those scenes were cut and that fireplace scene was kept in, that annoys me an unreasonable amount.
If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. Jack says, if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. It'll be the first time it's happened, and it won't be the last. Imagine if there was a Star Wars dating sim. Every single person here would be trying to date C-3PO. Fucking weirdos.
Over there. Way to go.
You just wanted to get him to slip up during your date and admit that he's a Sith. No, the female General Grievous thing is already a thing, and it's already weird. General Kenobi-sama.
Take him out for dinner, but he won't shut up about destroying things. Yeah. But dating C-3PO when you have, like, relationship issues, the whiny poetry would be really funny. Fluent in 6 million forms of communication and you still don't understand me. Human-cyborg relations, literally. Okay,
yes.
I gotta put my laptop down because he would be the whitest. No, he would. Right, I have to acquire credits. I've got some. Sorry? I'm gonna find more people to pickpocket.
Nix, snatch that.
Stealing money.
The Canto Cup's been good to me. Need 3 months rent.
See what they've got. Good boy.
Oh wow, he was looking right the hell at me.
This is tough.
Oh, that.
I came here already.
So is this the part where I save everyone? No, this is the part where you take out a sandwich and then you fuck it.
Oh, they're drawn together.
Yes. Save yourselves. Sometimes I like to whisper in people's ears too, but I don't know what to say, so I just start making random sounds.
Just throw away. I found 2 perfectly good converters in the alley behind the club.
You know that's sixth kin territory.
Yeah, well, they chased me out of there. Dropped my credit clip, too. I have to get it later. Gotta give him a chance to cool off first.
Right. Some guy's credit chip is in an alley.
So in this case, credits will do fine.
Apparently so.
Hold on, are you saying he became one with the Force? He became one with... He didn't exactly become one with it. It's more that this planet has like the collective wisdom of every Jedi who's ever visited it.
You're not getting in, Kay.
So it's like a
Club's already
massive
got
collective
enough rats.
consciousness of everybody who's ever visited
Really
it, and it
funny.
takes a piece of them. So Luke visited it, and him just being there meant that it took a piece of his consciousness. So even after he's dead, another Jedi that finds the planet
That looks nice, huh?
could go there and converse with him still, with the collective knowledge he had at that point.
So sort
it's
of
not like-
took an
But it's
imprint
not like-
of him.
Yeah, it took an imprint because it took the form of him before he left, but it also had like the spirits of
Okay,
like
let's go see
Obi-Wan,
Preben.
like Qui-Gon Jinn and a load of others.
Hey.
So
You want a little scratch?
yeah, it kind of had like all their collective knowledge, because it was during the time when Luke was looking to continue his Jedi training, but the holocron he had, it was just stuff he'd already done with Yoda, and he was getting annoyed because he wasn't really learning anything new, but then it gave him information on Yoda. Yoda's mentioned some planet that he goes to visit.
So your pet that Nick's stuff is called Nick. Yep.
Yeah, creativity isn't exactly their standpoint, their strong point here.
Any game where you can pet the animal is off to a good start. Yes, I agree. Right, we have the credits.
I shall call him Friendly McFrenderson the Third.
Okay, Preben, I have the credits.
Wata. Chubakava bia sajebe chutpasabata.
All right, let's test it out. Okay, now we get that identicard from Club Tarsus. They're our ticket out of here next, and then, before you know it, we're rich.
Go back in just to spite it. Right, I gotta find a way to get into that club. I assume this is like,
Have you tried flashing your boobs?
I mean, I don't know
Looks
her
like we can
history.
fit through there.
Damn, that usually works. Have you tried challenging them to a card
No
game?
going back now.
Alright, okay. Using the data spike, this is going to make battle and in sync with everything in the
Yeah, apparently people have turned off the lock. Apparently you can
Hang
turn
on,
off the
Nix.
lock
We're
picking
going up.
technique thing in the game in general, so you don't
Oh,
have
that's
to
good.
do it. Well, apparently lots of people turned it off because they didn't like it. So there's no shame.
Yeah, no, it's not a difficult thing to do, so I understand if it got excessively tedious. I appreciate the option of turning it off.
thing, Nix. Just like I taught you. Nix, it's showtime. You got it. Hit the button, Nix.
Oh, right, that.
Here we are.
This is at the casino tonight. Just go follow.
Okay. We're clubbing.
Act casual. We come here all the time. We're close. The identicard is in the boss's office.
Leave. Oh, people are actually playing this music.
Is this a jizz whaler?
It may be a jizz whaler. I don't actually know what a jizz whaler looks like.
That's it. Okay, I'll grab them tomorrow. Alright.
Yup. Ready? I don't remember that being done in the Star Wars video games in general.
The next ship is due at sunrise.
Bring the ship down in the desert and march them straight here. No water. We'll start the action as soon as they arrive.
We should have a game where you play as an Ithorian or another species. Sorry, I've not been looking at the comments because they're not on my TV at that point.
You'd play a Wookiee, wouldn't you, Seb? Where is it? Oh, hell yeah, I would. A transition, a plan, again, yeah, hell, a droid would be neat. I like the idea of that game that uses species abilities. How about a changeling assassin?
Doesn't come up.
Yeah, it's like one of the things I hate about Mass Effect is the fact that there wasn't an option in most of the any of the games to play as another species apart from the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Things. It's a good idea, not these days. No. I don't remember it being done.
He says not these days like there's ever been such a game.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm Kay, and you're gonna let me through.
You're not on the list.
Oh, my friend Preben put me on the list.
Preben should have paid more.
We don't have enough. We don't have enough credits to bribe them.
Listen, do you know who I am? Boss wants to see me.
Damn.
Boss is at the cup. Go away before I stop finding this funny.
There's gotta be a way past him. There's gotta be a way past him.
Boss is complaining that cryopens are getting into her office.
Yeah, they're getting in through the vents. I was going to clear them out, but I lost my key card.
I'll help you find it. After another round.
I knew I liked working with you.
Kit Fisto was better at swimming than other Jedi. The Count of Monte Fisto. Imagine if you could play as Mon Calamari and complete the water levels easier, or as a species with good vision and can zoom in more. Well, if Ollie was playing, he'd want to play as something that uses laser vision and fire breath.
Yeah. Well, there was an old RTS, Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. I was saying old now, it wasn't old when I was first playing it, but...
Hey, your bouncer's a Sleemo. Varel? Yeah. He only cares about two things, easy money and fast speeders. Just bought himself a T-85.
Let me guess. Won't shut up about it?
Loves it more than his mother. You want something?
No, I think I got what I needed. Thanks.
What was I saying? Yeah, but each faction that you played as had different advantages. I would usually play as the Trade Federation because they used droids and therefore did not need housing. So I didn't have to bother building houses for troops.
You can do that in KOTOR too.
This is just a one-off, by the way. I'm not going to be playing through all of this on Saturdays.
Yeah.
This is...
Oh, he's got other things to play on. Oh, he's got other things. I can't always play with himself on a on Saturday. Or people watch.
No, I am doing a Saturday
joke was
time
right.
slot.
The joke. But also, this thing literally just came out, so it seems optimal.
Yeah.
Deb says no one is stopping him playing with himself. Yeah, well, common decency is.
You Puritan.
Sorry, I've been watching a few videos, and you'd be surprised how many quips I've got right now for certain situations.
No, it's fun.
Well, I saw someone bringing up the whole issue with Magneto dating Rogue in the cartoon. Because, you know, of how young she is compared to him, and like, age is just a number. One that has a legal connotations. Aren't you older than me? It was more of the everyone hates Beast things. Gonna genocide the humans right now. You're really gonna make me say this, aren't you? Aren't you? Say what? You of all people should know what you're doing is wrong. What do you mean by you, someone like me? Okay, you're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Magneto? You're acting like a Nazi. Really? Really, Hank? Jesus Christ. Bury yourself and never climb out, Hank. But I might have just saved humanity. Everyone just hates Beast.
For no reason.
It's the things they say, like when Magneto's like, who will join me? And he's like, I will join you for a better tomorrow. Anybody? Yeah, I have healthcare. Can you not hear me? No, I can hear you. I'm just... Well, maybe you've forgotten about my powers. No. I remember them. Yeah, well, maybe you've forgotten I'm a genius scientist. You turned yourself into a monster. Well, I have these strong fangs. Yes, and my dental plan ain't fixing that.
Huh.
And then Professor X is just like, no, Hank, you should go with Magneto. Don't try and pawn him off on me. No, I insist. Throw in Jean, we've got a deal. Don't try and pull that one, you sly bastard.
Last year was a good year for Kelsey Grammer. I can't hear dental plan without thinking of Lenny.
I love the fact that that now they've revealed in Simpsons that Homer's job was completely pointless. He
Wow,
never
this
actually did
bathroom-
anything every single.
The soundproofing in
It's
this
a big
bathroom is impressive.
I know. You could drown a senator in here and no one would hear it.
Yeah, in that toilet bowl there. What the scent?
All right, distract him, Nix.
Distract who? Oh, right. You just send it where you're pointing. And
Nice
it will play
job,
dead.
Nix.
That's neat.
Huh. Neat.
I'm just searching for dropped key cards, it seems.
In a bathroom.
I mean, they might have dropped it in there.
What video game logic demands that I not question this?
Yeah, you're right. Star Wars Tyler. TCW made too many mistakes and things like that. I'd had to accept before acknowledging the idea. The Clone Wars series is canon. It's in there, whether you acknowledge it or not. Okay, I gotta find... I think I got the information. I may be able to bluff it.
Hey, you know anybody who owns a T-85?
Yeah, that's my
So what, you gonna go? Go and think about
Nice
it. Look over
beer.
there.
Some scrub rats are outside trying to jack it.
What? Get out of my way. No one scraps my Jobin. I just got it modded.
He doesn't seem to be moving with a lot of urgency. Oh, now he does.
He's very slowly getting away.
That worked.
Mission accomplished. We're in. Steal the forged identicard. They're trying to jack it in public? Apparently.
God, I should keep Seb away from the Mega Man Battle Network series. Because whenever you enter anything, it's jack in or jack off.
Takedown can be performed on unsuspecting enemies. Eat.
pick that lock, grab the identicard, and disappear. Look at that. Here they are. Oh, come on, Preben. Your plans didn't have a pressure switch.
It's KS!
Eric, this is bad.
Look out!
We're pinned, Nix.
Thanks, Eric!
Okay, we gotta get out of here.
Oh.
It wasn't supposed to go down this way. What have I done? Take him down, Nix.
Oh, that's neat.
Okay, Nix. Let's try to stun them.
Give it up, Kay. Over, Kay.
Okay.
Really not the time to eat, buddy.
Superman punch. Is that a finishing move?
I suppose it is for now until we call the better one. Or Roman claims gimmick infringement.
So they're right, done. Oh, so there's just one who's got so much on. Where do you Wasn't George Lucas very involved in every single one? The paint mix. I like how that alarm sounds like a giant goose. Saying not the fancy just before he jumped on his face was funny timing. Yep. That's too bad, I'm hungry. Well, that's too damn bad. So your stun needs time to recharge. Quite a bit of time to recharge, is it that?
Odd.
I wonder when this is...
What are we gonna do, Nix? I never counted on getting caught.
Outside the place where things are happening.
I like how they have those warehouse flanks. Those are always fun to interact with. Yeah, I know what you mean. What is...
Okay, we got the identicard. The hook. We'll be safe there. We lay low for a while. We don't leave the attic. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh no, he's among us.
Oh, back to the broken hoof.
Come on, back to the cantina. It's the only place we'll be safe. No Bram. Good. That's a conversation I don't need. Bram, I don't want to talk about it.
You thought you could just walk in there and steal the most valuable scan docs in Kanto. I told you, Kay. 6 kin will have your head.
Hey, Ren! We know you're here. Let's make this easy.
You say nothing. You do nothing.
Come on!
Open cockpit, the right speed capability.
Not here.
You went up the ventilation shaft.
The valid translatable
want my bar
should
blasted
give
up
the
like this?
backstroke treatment.
Done with that.
Alien, woman with blue towel around her head.
You find her.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were doing Total Recall.
No. You'd slow us down. Let's go!
Don't think Ollie's seen Total Recall.
I'm aware of the concept, but no, I haven't.
Ah. Very old movie with Schwarzenegger in.
Bram,
It's nothing.
your leg.
It's nothing.
Not as good as Running
The new
Man.
crew. I risk.
Because I think Running
Whatever
Man's
it
funny
takes.
for reasons that no
Finish
one
this
else
job.
does.
The score alone is enough to buy you a damn shuttle off world.
I think it's funny because he hasn't done anything in the
right?
They changed they use computers to
Time to
change
go,
change a video of a moment to make it look like he's some kind of psycho. Like, I think one of the scenes they do is that
I'll
he's
come
like
back.
No.
in an attack helicopter, and
You
these,
won't.
the men under his command want to shoot these people. He's like, no, don't do that. It's against orders. Well, we're gonna do it anyway, and they do it, and then they somehow twist it so that he's the one that gives the orders, and they're trying to defy him.
Yeah.
I know she's here. 6 skins all over the place. We can't let them see us, Nix.
Hey, Vess. Where is she?
So it's true? She hit you guys.
Just tell me where she is.
I don't know. I mean, I heard she has that place above the cantina.
You see her. You come
Pardon me.
straight to us.
And if that wasn't the result the shooter was going for, why did he bother shooting? He kinda should be writhing in agony right now. Maybe he's just tough. Yeah, he was Gus Fringing it, exactly, sir. If Gus Fring can call in sick to work with a gunshot and not let on that something with a gunshot wound and not let on that something's wrong, why can't that guy shrug off a blaster bolt to the leg? Besides, we don't know he didn't start writhing in agony the second Kay left, and he no longer had to keep up appearances.
Does Ollie know that he's stuck with the form that is never complete? What the? Impossible! How did you defeat the form that is never complete? It was a form, I just threw it away. Ah, devious. Sorry, I like the idea of evil, demonic, diabolical villains that come up with stupidly useless plans.
Yeah.
I've come up with a wonderful plan. What is it? We shall go to Earth and we shall produce t-shirts that say, I am stupid, with an arrow on it, pointing towards the person adjacent. This will make people look at this shirt and see that this person next to them is stupid. And they shall believe why. Those things already exist. What? Well, that's not my only plan. What about what about a shirt that says "Kiss me, I'm Irish"? They will then start to assume that this person is of Irish descent and think it is law. This will confuse the politicians around the world. Those already exist as humorous jokes. Oh, what about baby on board stickers? Yep, those are things too. Damn it, humans! Why must you come up with things before me?
So we're on Kanto. Does that mean Kanto Bite? Is Kanto Bite the casino specifically?
Mount up.
Oh.
Where are you from?
A blaster shot is far worse than a gunshot. Leia was wounded from a grazing hit that wasn't that bad. No, that hit her directly in the arm.
You're local.
Yeah, but I never get to see it like this.
Oh yeah, we
Looks
are
like
on
a fun
Kanto
town.
Bite.
You're not from here. Who's the mark?
A boss named Slero. Runs a syndicate called Zarek Besh. They're new, they're rich, and rumor has it they've got the underworld scared.
Which means security.
Enough. But a fortune for us if you can get to his vault. Password
Yes,
override.
Kanto Bite. Indeed, medical.
You and your little friend there better be as good as Bram says.
Please say it's like Yakuza and you can play the games. Yeah, that guy's probably going for a med pack right
You're
now.
stop.
Yeah.
Go make us all rich.
Danyan, how are we kicking this off?
When you're in
Well,
position,
got over an hour.
we'll attack the main entrance. Your job is to sneak in,
Your thoughts?
disable their security, and get to the vault.
You guys don't mess
Slower
around.
start than I
When you hit a crime
expected,
boss like
but
Slero, you have to mean it.
interesting.
Enjoy the view, Nix. One way or another, it's the last time we're gonna see it.
Would Star Wars,
okay.
would the
Taught me so
third,
much.
what's it, Return of the
Look how I
Jedi
paid him
have
back.
been funnier if someone went after Sidious while he's sitting on the chair and they went, "Get off that chair, you old fuck," and he just spat acid in their face.
Yes, I think that would be more funny. Yeah.
We just get some random rebel trooper running and go, "Get out of that chair, you old fuck." Blech. Yeah, why could Miss Havisham spit acid again? Why was this a thing?
Hang on to me, Nix.
The whole
Oh god.
like
It's a random one-off thing that she does for that one scene to write off that one character.
Denyon, I see a tower up ahead. Could be my way
And why
in.
did he have to get close up with a revolver? Why couldn't he just shoot her from a distance? Imagine showing that to our English teacher.
I
Wait, didn't you? Yeah, I remember you brought up the robot monkeys to him.
and the Genesis device.
Don't look down, Nix.
You should have told him Malcolm McDowell was narrating it.
I didn't know at the time who Malcolm
Denyon,
McDowell
I'm
was.
looking at the mansion.
Imagine trying to show him
exactly
this.
how rich is this Lero guy?
Hello, I'm a British person.
Sliro built Zarek Bash from the ground up.
It's just the fact that it starts off like what you'd expect, and then suddenly the Genesis device.
Robot
You
monkey.
sure know how to pick a mark.
You want to get
Right,
rich?
robot
You have to go
monkeys
with
will
a
deal
man.
with you. Collecting the tears of men to power her Genesis device.
So that she can fuse her soul into a Stellus and go on breaking men's hearts for another generation.
Also, the fact that they mentioned the Prime Minister at the time in his old English story was Tony Blair.
No,
that should have been your first clue.
No, the King of England, Tony Blair.
That should have been the first sign that there was something up.
Okay, so there's pretty intuitive climbing mechanics.
That's probably going for med pack. That guy shot point blank. They should be in worse condition than Leia was. Yes, the Imperial Army would have more potent weapons than low-level criminals. Holman Trebor would have had the balls to do it. I wouldn't call stormtrooper weapons potent. So you say that so what you're saying is that the stormtroopers are impotent.
Well, the weapons aren't the problem, it's the fact that they can't see a thing in the helmets to aim them.
Can't believe we might finally leave this place. It's... I don't know. Well, we wanted a shot at the Biggs course. This is it. Okay, Denyon. I'm in position.
Starting the fireworks. Get inside.
I mean, I'm sure they might want to get shot by a desert eagle in an old West
You can
Revolt.
see that halfway across the map.
Go over there!
Find them, you hear me?
I don't think you're surviving a shot from a desert eagle.
Got something, bud?
Oh, so you're axolotl.
We need to stay out of sight.
Tagged
See
enemies
something?
for you.
I need to get their attention. Nicest place we've ever robbed, huh?
They're also not trained particularly good either. Well, no, they're the low-level grunts, conscripts. I mean, I still say they should have kept on, like, the deal with the Kaminoans and kept on some clones to train them.
What's that? Keep moving, Nix! They're headed for us!
Will you be able to get upstairs by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, if you fall, I'll come up and try and help you up, or at least call a priest. Well, I've got to exercise the smell of corpse. Oh yeah, my mother-in-law's over. Just so you know, if you were confused by the American voice.
No,
You're familiar enough with
yeah.
Margie to being around.
Yeah.
Last time she was around, though, me and Hawk were still on that podcast with Trigger and talking about ribs. What a very delicious episode that was.
She's right here! Take
Now, it could be that I'm just not getting them right. But are they shrugging off headshots?
Just you and me now.
Leveled up enough, Ollie.
Are you telling me that in the year of our Lord 2024, a game hasn't factored in location damage to shooting?
Kenyon, I'm in.
Take the turbo lift. It's the most direct way to Sliro's vault.
Right, turbo lift.
Okay, energy barrier. Has to be getting power from somewhere. Next, find me that generator. That should do it. What is it with rich guys and old ships?
What ship is that? I don't recognize it.
Cameras. We gotta avoid them next.
Now what?
We're going loud.
You're gonna regret that.
Fight!
There's the turbo lift. And of course it's got a barrier.
Hell was that? Sorry, that just came through very loud.
That was the blaster overheating.
I heard that. That was quite loud. I've had to turn my Discord down slightly.
Yeah, they're definitely. No. I do think headshots are killing. Or are they?
Dead kid. Do what you're paid for. Whoa.
See what the... Excuse me. The clones that retained the program were too unquestioning in following the orders of those who had been deprogrammed, were too dangerous to the Empire. Also, I guess by not conscripting people, the Clone Wars Palpatine could have kept support up amongst the populace, but by the time the Empire, he needs citizens to have personal stake. And keeping the clones would leave the Empire dependent on Camino. I don't see Palpatine accepting the scenario if he could avoid it. In theory, you could run into Mon Mothma's husband, yes! They're only after you because they think you illegally parked in the wrong area. Yep. Damn shuttle parker.
So much for going quiet, Nix.
I think we killed everyone anyway. Alright. Do you fancy a go, dude?
No, I'm feeling a bit tired, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, oh, just a second.
I'm probably gonna after, since we've done an hour, if it's okay, just call it, or if I just go.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll tell you what then. I'll call it a first impressions here.
Okay. Take
Yeah.
your thoughts, because you're probably gonna have a better thing to say than I will, based purely on the fact that you're actually playing it.
Yeah.
So I can't comment on controls and shit.
The controls seem intuitive enough, but the combat itself, if I'm being honest, seems a little overly simplistic. You know, you go up to them and press square to do melee, you shoot them. Maybe there's more to it.
But for an early thing, it's uninspiring.
Oh, Dan's in the comments. He says the official reason for the clone army being disbanded was cost, because growing, training, and upkeeping clones was expensive, because you're paying for their upkeep from the moment of conception, whereas an army of recruits, you only have to cover the cost of recruitment until death/retirement. Yeah. Like, and also, I'm not sure whether or not the location you shoot them in matters, based on what I've done so far. Because, like, it is entirely possible I just didn't really get him in the head and graze the shoulder or whatever, because I'm not that great a shot. But I think I've definitely seen people survive headshots, which seems weird to me that a contemporary game wouldn't factor that in.
Well, not from one that's a big publisher like this.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me,
story-wise, it's potentially pretty interesting.
So far, for me, it's not gripping me.
Yeah, I get.
Nothing is gripping me visually. It just looks dull to me, and everything else just looks not fun.
Right.
Lockpicking looks a bit tedious, but you said it's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but you can turn it off if. Also, hello there. I wonder who knew about Order 65. And if they thought to question what the other orders were. Oh, capture me, your bookie kicker, Princess Indic. Sabotage the espionage of the Bothan spy. Activate the trash compactors. Let's protect the main reactor. Stab a smuggler in the jugular and watch him
die. Love the queen from Tatooine.
Manipulate a gun and kill Naboo's queen. Trap him on calamari. Use a tattoo on safari. Hit the topless bar on Mustafar with armor. I don't know the words.
I know. Well, again, to me it's uninspiring. I think I'll be putting my money towards, well, if the next game I play, I'm probably going to put it towards Gundam Breaker, if I'm honest.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel like I've barely started, so maybe it's premature to judge the game yet.
That's why I'm trying not to be too mean to it, because it is the opening, and these days there are quite a few games where it is a slow-ass start.
Yeah. And if they thought Fun fact, the US military have plans to invade basically every country in the world, most of which they'll never use. But then they have them anyway, because I guess they might as well have a contingency for if Canada goes back. Oh. You know what? I have not been paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Well, even so, I'm probably going to call it here for me.
Yeah, me too.
Alright.
Yeah. Especially for Canada. Imagine most militaries have those sorts of plans, especially for Canada going back. Yeah, they probably do. Switzerland still has very expensive defence plan. You know what? Since the comment section is going, I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer.
Okay, then I'll catch you later.
Okay. I'll still be in the war room.
Alright then.
Thanks for joining
Alright
me.
then, well, I'll catch you later. No probs.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Alright, let's see. Gotta break into the vault. I don't. Why? Then why even mention them? Okay. Canto Bite. Although, you know, first area being Canto Bite, W. Right. What did I just sabotage? Seb literally showed interest. That's true, he did. Aesthetically, I think the game looks good. You know, Star Wars has always been very grimy sci-fi. And this is true to that aesthetic. I think I've heard it described as grunge sci-fi. And well, in terms of what it looks like. Oh wow, that hurt more than a blaster bolt. Oh, an antique bracelet.
Blaster burns. What happened in here?
Of course, we saw what happened in here. Guy had a load of mobsters killed. To be fair, a force field is somewhat bigger than a blaster bolt and likely has more energy in it. This is true. Any all are welcome in the chat, voice chat at any time, by the way. I probably won't be sticking around for too much longer because it's embarrassing going in circles not knowing what I'm doing. I'm not even sure what I'm sabotaging now. What would be currently not able to use? What I mean is, would be. I would be. I can't guarantee I'll uncritically agree. Currently not able to use my mic, so that's why I'm here. What would be the point of a force field if anyone with a blaster could shoot through it? Presentation. Also, I wasn't expecting to shoot through it. That was just catharsis. Okay, so it looks like there were ways I could have snuck in without going in guns blazing, as I am often wont to do. Credits. Ah, here we are. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Just about. You're pretty quiet.
Yeah, I'm not on my computer because for some reason, well, I know why, my headphones are broken. As in, the end of it has broken into the computer itself, so now I'm going to have to try and get back things.
What is it with you and devices?
Well, I don't know. So yeah, how are you enjoying the game so far?
Well, I just said, yeah, it's still the beginning, and I'm wandering around a bit clueless.
I mean, I mean, it's a waste of a game if you can't play the casino games. I just want every game to be like Yakuza.
So do I, because tools. What do we got?
Tools.
Grappling hook, glow lamp.
The lamp glowing. Hold on, back in a second.
Oh, you can configure your blaster. Alright, that's why they can shrug off headshots, because, you know, you're meant to upgrade your gun to make it stronger. If it's a particle field, it can be used to detain people or stop solid objects. Who's talking? Okay, good. Oh, hey, Trigger, how you doing? Think I'm gonna go next. Oh, alright, Jack, I'll see you around. Trigger just turned up in the chat and then Jack immediately left. So... Which, now that I'm thinking about it, is about the third time in a row that's happened.
It reminds me of the Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yep.
Yeah, I put my microphone into my laptop. Yeah, it reminds me of Stewie Griffin with that Queen album.
Well, the one with the big face.
Is a coincidence?
What?
He even had to assure it was a coincidence.
It's a coincidence, okay. Ah, right, so there isn't some secret blood feud brewing that I don't know about.
Yeah, that's a good point. Try shooting things on.
Yeah. Have you tried shooting the control panel next to it? I think so. I will try it again, just in case I missed or didn't shoot it enough.
Wait, it worked?
No.
How big's this casino, Ollie?
Well, it's, I mean, it's fairly large. I'm soft selling it. It's a very large casino.
This is a very large casino.
Yeah. This is a large casino. That's a big hammer.
Have a BBC, Jack, because Mike showed me an article the other day that had all the information. I can't remember when it goes live on there. But have a look.
Sorry?
Oh, I was just responding to what Jack said.
Hello.
Hi, Trigger. How you doing?
All right. I just thought I'd tell you.
Yeah.
If there's a energy scan thing your little pet can do that will show you where the power lines are for it. You need to follow them.
Yeah, I did that earlier, but I can't remember how I did it. That was for a different force field door. I know shooting it doesn't do anything.
Is it in your options for controls to see how you can do it?
I think it's this, but
because you know where the kitchen was.
Yeah.
If you go into the kitchen, there should be another door through. No. I think it's upstairs.
Going upstairs.
Right, so you follow it around. And it's... Yep, go in that door. Right.
Okay,
there it is.
That should have shut the barrier down.
Huh. I wouldn't have thought to look all the way here.
Well, no, that's why you need to follow the big red lights that they show you when you get your pet to, because he can see energy apparently.
Yeah, no, I have done that once before, but I wasn't seeing it.
There's a lot of beds and toilets in this game. The kind of stuff that you don't usually see in Star Wars.
It's quite nice they put them in.
Yeah.
Right, anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you alone now.
Oh no, you can stay if you want.
No, sorry, I'm showing more Gundam Breaker.
Ah, I see.
Denyon, I'm in the turbo lift.
Move faster, Kay.
How long
That's
before
fair.
Kento police get here?
This is Lero's place. They're not coming.
Yeah, just more
I've
Zarek
never
bash.
seen it so busy. I don't know what's happening lately.
What? You've never seen what so busy?
None of them. The last few times have been.
They're coming for us!
There it is.
The vault.
Oh, it's flashed out.
What?
I can go through now.
No, you can't.
Oh.
What made you say that?
It kind of went clear for a second.
Okay, I'm not seeing...
Send the pen. Oh my god, that is loud. Why is here back but only back?
Everything's gonna be alright next.
Oh, Dan says central control scheme.
Yeah, I saw. No, yeah, no, I remember what it was. which you hold up on the D-pad, and it emits a pulse. It's basically like eagle vision.
So I think it's the way that Dan says it, but every time he says it on stream, I always, like, my brain always jumps to him saying Igor vision.
I have literally never heard the phrase Igor vision in my life.
Neither have I, but I don't know. Maybe it's like a popular show in Eastern Europe. That's a nice speaking.
Hello?
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
How are you? How are you both?
Blaster fire inside
Hello,
the mansion.
good. How are you?
Hello? I need backup at the vault.
Okay.
I activated the barrier, but that won't stop.
Get some also from Zerek Besh, or is he enforcing Zerek Besh?
I do not know. But I'm guessing there is a computer you are to access.
Holly, why'd you keep...
I'm pressing it.
Also, I read back their late security.
There's a yeah. Oh, mastermind.
Girl goes around shooting everyone. I sleep. 2 people try and park without a landing permit.
Okay,
Real
so
shit.
the third one is that one. Right, okay, so...
I think it's blue, isn't it? If it's the correct one in the correct place.
Right. Find the correct combination of glyphs before the allotted time of glyphs present, but in the wrong position. Ah, okay. So I do use that one, but not that one.
Not in third, so it's either first or second.
It's a shame you're not on a...
That is the first one.
Okay, so it is first.
So, which means that one is third. So, there we go. We are in.
Okay.
Huzzah. Just in time to give yourself 2 more attempts.
Okay, Danian. I disabled the security. You got a clear path.
Get to the vault. We'll clean up out here and meet you inside.
There should be one of those music boxes in the Star Wars game, like when you have to play Cantina theme or something.
The ocarina of security unlocking.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Whoa, hi. Yeah,
Sounds like a
I
D&D
need to
item,
get in.
really.
Hey.
Danian,
like
I'm at
that
the vault
vibe
door,
thing.
and there's this droid.
I like how it's
You've
just a
met the
standard
TTA guy.
security thing in
Good.
Star Wars.
Password
not
is
just
Grandio
Jabba
Cha.
has in his planet
Of course it is. Hey, come
There are
back.
huts on Canto
I know
Bight,
you're in there.
apparently.
Grandio Cha.
I mean, given the amount of money moving through it, that's
hello?
not surprising.
True.
Yeah.
Because the Huts are the top criminal organisation in the entire galaxy.
I guess
They're not just
this
on
is what real
Tatooine.
money looks like.
True.
Let's get it open.
Yeah,
Oh, we saw Attack of the Clones yesterday.
yeah. There's the Tatooine paradox in this game, where it's sort of like, because of when it's set, you have to go to Tatooine, but also Tatooine.
When is it set?
Between 5 and 6.
Where's my cash?
And you're dealing with huts. So
use a hand here.
Jabba
Said
as the
everything
big
like the
hut
code was good.
himself.
Sarah.
So you do sort of have
Did you
to
find
try
it?
and deal with him.
No. The stories about Slew and Zerg Besh, they're all true.
We've got to go.
So
You'll get paid once we're safe. You
the
have our
game
word.
has a problem of it's
Nobody
damned
move.
if it doesn't do
You either pay me
Tatooine
now,
because Tatooine again,
just pay me.
and damned if it doesn't because
We're the
why
Rebel
not?
Alliance.
We've got Jabba.
So,
True, and he's still got his
Windows
favourite
closing.
decoration.
Yes.
Join us and fight the Empire for the future of this galaxy.
What's it pay?
We don't have time for this.
Kenny, wait!
Dick.
Eyes open,
Oh
Kay.
god.
Here we
Yes,
go.
a stun bolt. That will knock you down in one.
For luck. Picking the mark's half the game.
Yeah. And having seen some of the conversations, there are actually blasters which, even if you shoot
See?
them point blank,
They don't even know we
aren't
exist.
powerful enough to actually kill someone.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And I imagine
You're a
there's
little
different
young for a
qualities
thick
for blaster.
Yeah, hold up, sporting, which is the equivalent of a light pistol, standard, heavy for just pistols, and then much the same for rifles and carbines as well. Essentially, it's different caliber.
I messed up.
Training blasters that don't really have very much.
Yeah,
It's like infantry where you have multiple degrees.
well, a training a training blaster only has a stun setting, and it's designed to sting. Not really much use on the battlefield, but yeah, stormtrooper
Welcome back,
equipment and military equipment in general will be better than a lot of the stuff you can pick up
Now.
on the open market in
What was your
any
lesson?
era, but especially during
Can't trust
the
someone's always
time
gonna
of
be
the
there.
Empire, because they cracked down
That's my
on private ownership of blasters. As,
Yeah, they're not going to want other people to have the blasters. They want to have like control.
Yeah, and
I can explain.
ostensibly stormtrooper gear is an upgrade on the old clone trooper gear. Yeah, ostensibly.
You must be Sliro.
It's like,
Your
Yeah, I
friends
mean,
abandoned you.
technological advancement
Friends.
is kind of
What
weird in
friends?
Star Wars.
How long have
because
you
they
been
always
part
seem to have
of the
same
Rebel
technology
Alliance?
No matter what time period you're in, but
Oh, you're
yeah,
serious.
you've got to imagine there's been
What did
like
the
a
rebels
decade
want
or
with
two
Zurich
of
Bay?
advancement in field
Listen,
edition
I don't know when you
weapons.
rebels, but I
Yeah,
know
and the
people.
Clone Wars into
Let
the
me
end
go.
of the Galactic Civil
I get
War is
answers.
probably
We
the
solve this
period of the
together.
biggest
You're gonna have
advancement
to do better than that.
of technology in Star Wars Legends. I think canon has it between the end of the Galactic Civil War and the conflict with the First Order. But
Always
in
there when I
Legends,
need you,
it's sort of
Nix.
like technology has not advanced much
okay.
in
How do I
4,000
get out of
years,
here?
to the extent that the Mandalorians are still using 4,000-year-old designs, just with the slight technological upgrade over it.
I mean, that's really interesting because, like, talking about like real world war, you know, some people are like, well, why do you know, the First Order still use, you know, the same types of ships they had back then? Well, look at today, you know, lots of militaries still use 40, 50.
There's gotta be a way out.
But you know, they would be later variants or have been modified over the years.
Yeah, their capabilities will be noticeably improved.
Yeah.
Over them, but yeah, it is very much sort of a design. If the design works, stick with it, which is why for 4,000 years, the Sith keep using large triangles to try and take over the galaxy.
Yeah, because big triangle works.
Yeah, big triangle works, but they poorly designed the designer of the Imperial 2 class poorly designed it to not take advantage of the benefits that the triangle hull actually gives. It's by staggering the batteries over the entire hull. Also, they can shoot it. It actually ruins the forward firing arc because for half the batteries, if they fire, they destroy the battery in front of them. If they're firing directly forward, so to actually fire properly,
So they get themselves a blind spot.
yeah, to fire properly in front of them, they need to tilt the entire ship, which is just a.
So basically, they have to travel in groups or be fairly useless in certain scenarios.
Look, it's that
in
old
a fair
ship.
number of scenarios.
New plan, Nix. We're gonna
Broadsiding they're good
fly outta
for,
here.
but it
Because you
ignores.
kind of need one facing
Sounds
forward and
risky to me
another
too.
for a broadside, don't you? To, you know, get the whole profile.
Yeah, they took a shape that's designed for forward-facing combat and made it broadside. not the smartest thing I've ever done, but it's also constant theme throughout all of Star Wars and both Legends and canon that ships will broadside even if the shape of their hull suggests otherwise.
I made no attempt to make that explosion happen. I'm not sure what happened.
I think someone who's shooting at you just caught it. Yeah, but yeah.
I'm not sure what that ship design is, but it looks familiar.
Okay. I believe that will be the hero ship of the game.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before in Star Wars.
Possibly the
They won't
trailer.
stop coming. We need to go.
I'm being overly cynical there. It does have some resemblance to other things, but it is meant to be a completely new design for the game.
I like how you died as soon as you got to your ship at the end of a level.
Come on this way!
Also, why can't we play at the casino?
Because we're not dressed for it, goddammit.
Oh,
And we didn't park our shuttle to the regulation stand.
Well, that's on you, criminal.
The biggest problem of Canto Bad is that people keep parking in the wrong bloody place. It's going to be a problem for 30 plus years.
We need to go.
That's the only reason they're after you on. They think you parked in the wrong place. By once you probably did.
The subsequent murders were probably not helping.
True.
Just like flying a speeder, right, Nix?
Oh, you were so...
If any form of that chaos was just because you didn't park in the wrong place.
Damn shuttle parkers.
Rules of the shuttle.
That's not it.
That sounds...
Sorry.
That sounds like a slur.
For some reason, her looking meekly over the side of the ship at them amused me a lot.
Also, they did just shoot at the window by her, and she seemed to be flinching instinctively, then looking, going, "Wait, I'm dead."
Barriers down.
Yeah. I just like how nervous and doe-eyed she looked after what you've seen.
Here we go.
Amused me.
Oh, we get to fly the ship.
Don't do a galaxy quest.
I'm doing a bit of a galaxy quest. Well, the game is doing that on my behalf a bit.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway, have you escaped from a very large casino?
Yes, it was a very large casino.
Out of here.
I can't remember what the ship's from, but this is reminding me of something from outside of Star Wars.
Give us the swag.
Ship's design.
It does look familiar.
Toshara.
Yeah.
I'll take
I thought that was
anywhere.
Death Star first, I was very confused.
It'd be very surprising given the first one blew up and the
Second
second...
one's probably like half built by now, right?
Yeah, the second one will be partially built, and yeah. Oh no, time to crash already. God damn it, Dolly. You're a terrible pilot.
I mean, she's suffering from Jodie Whittaker's syndrome, you know, as soon as she takes control of it, she crashes it. And now we see the opening screen on it. How long have you been playing this?
It's been streaming for an hour and 3/4. So...
Wow.
To be fair, we played nearly an entire stream of AC Valhalla before we got the title screen for that, so...
We made
and then
it.
we got about 4 for Odyssey just before
Somehow.
that. Say just, that was probably about 8 weeks of Odyssey.
I don't know her name, but I like that the main character goes from either being extremely adorable or an absolute terrifying person who murks everyone around her.
Looks like a cinnamon roll will kill you, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. This is the character.
Mind you, the murking everyone around her was gameplay, and
Yeah.
it was because I suck at stealth.
You tried to tell me this should be an Assassin's Sunday game.
It's like, oh, I woke up, I'm all drowsy. Oh, isn't that a nice little jacket? I'll put it on. And then I'm gonna kill 60 people in cold blood. Fluffy my hair is. Oh, I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Okay, that last one's not us in Hitman, because we're lacking hair. That's the only reason it's not us.
I'm sorry, if he did have hair, he wouldn't have his conspicuous barcode on the back of his head.
Yeah, no, the funny thing is, Victoria is sort of described as the perfect assassin. So they finally figured out how to make a decent assassin with a full head of hair.
Although, having said that, if you're bald, that means your hair's not going to get in the way.
We don't have to do this!
Yeah, and you're not going to be leaving hair follicles everywhere.
Yeah, and it probably marginally widens your
Yeah, but it also does reflect any light up at the top of your head, so you're more noticeable on camera.
True, there is that. You should just spray paint your hair black so it looks from a distance like you've got hair. Actually, no, that would be more conspicuous. Why did that bald guy spray paint his head black?
Yeah. Oh, so we've got point and click and kill, basically.
Good work handling those bandits.
Splinter Cell /
And what do you want?
Hitman Absolution
You're mad about
mechanic
the pipe.
there.
I didn't think anyone survived the crash, but you did. So now, I'll help you.
I don't need help. I'm getting out of here.
How? You're an off-worlder, and this ship of yours isn't gonna fly anytime soon. But lucky for you, I'm a mechanic.
How many credits are we talking?
I mean, a few.
The guy
Mostly
called
for parts.
mechanics who said,
But
"I'm
good
a
news,
mechanic."
Tashara is a great place for someone with your
I know, that's your
skills. There's a pike underboss named Gorak. Talk to him.
And he'll give me work. Got it.
Do they work on very large
Near Donna
gambling
City.
machines?
For very large casinos.
If my ship's gutted when I come back, I'm gonna hunt you down.
Waka. My name's Waka.
I'll hunt you down, Waka.
Waka, waka, waka.
All right, let's take a look.
Yeah. That is a Rhodian who is helping you so far. Or maybe not helping you. But,
I like communication is the Rhodian stuff.
yeah, green does seem to be the predominant skin color amongst them.
Whoa! This thing has some kick.
Yeah, well, they were officially known as Greedos for a while.
Oh, okay, we're alive.
Okay, this
We
is
fix
fun.
the ship, get to the core worlds, and
What
land the big score.
Starship and a bike.
That is nice. In fairness, this does look very fun.
Yeah. I'll probably get it at some point, but I'll wait for either a sale or second hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for a second.
Having bought it, I would recommend you do so.
Yeah. Well,
Dodge maneuver.
More of those bandits? Oh, come on!
no, you said it wrong. It's dodge.
Oh, gone. Gone. Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's a rhino, Ollie. Why would you do this?
Not a rhino. There's no horn. I believe that might actually be the eponymous nerf.
Is it?
Quite possible. Yeah.
But have we ever seen anyone milk a move?
No.
All we know about move milkers is that Han Solo doesn't like them. Yeah, I like where it exploded.
I was hoping to steal that speeder, that looked cooler.
Unfortunately, I think you're stuck with this one. Possibly some cosmetics.
Oh, okay.
You alive back there, buddy? I know.
Oh, it's
What
a
are we
full
doing?
open world Star Wars game.
Yeah, I'm getting Old Republic vibes from this pack.
Yeah, you're talking about the MMO, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mamor project.
Yeah, hey, these bandits are still after me.
Persistent.
No, they're having a content out recently, actually.
Yeah,
It's Kay.
Yeah, it is the last legend source that's still going.
So you can't miss it.
Yeah. Which is probably why some of the takes I see in relation to it seem so ridiculous.
How so?
Malgus would easily thrash Vader seems to be the most popular one.
Wow,
I mean, do
look
we
at this
have any
place.
sort of
Be Miragana.
And a lot of what I see, a number of people who said it, including certain Star Wars fans that we know, is
All
a
right,
passage
Waka.
from a book
What do you
called
get out of this?
Deceived,
I don't trust
where
charity.
Malgus describes after killing the woman he loves and kept as a slave for years, is him feeling the Force whirling around inside him like a storm.
Trailblazer.
And a lot of people hold that up. Like, Malgus is undoubtedly impressive and one of the most powerful Sith of the era.
Just give me
But
some new fuel injectors.
I can name just offhand 5 characters who would thrash him in the MMO.
Doesn't particularly agile, does he?
No, and frankly, there's Revan in the MMO who would thrash him. There's Valkorion and Arkan, Vexen, and Valen. And all of them would absolutely thrash him because, as well, let's put it this way, Arkan and Vexen invaded Korriban and Titan, the base of operations for the Sith Lords and the Jedi Order, where the academies are. They invaded them, and okay, Arkan lost an arm on the invasion of Korriban, but they still slaughtered through both plans. Too.
Ask her for help.
Yeah, Valen is more powerful than both of them and scares Valkorion, who is the Sith Emperor with more of their power. While also still being the Sith Emperor, they were ruling a separate empire as a completely different person. It was the same person controlling both empires. And Valkorion is a contender for most powerful Sith to have ever lived, and his only serious competition is Palpatine.
Yeah.
And a telling line from Valkorion is not that Magnus is the most powerful Sith his empire's ever produced, but Darth Janus, who you defeat during Act 1 as the Imperial Agent story, is the most powerful Sith he labels as the most powerful Sith his empire has ever produced.
Oh, they're fun pillaging to returning to the quest area, Ollie.
Yeah.
Like a bantha.
To the quest area, you can't be out here.
Yeah. So
You
if
can
we
lean even when not in motion.
Yeah.
Like a bantha.
Yes. Yeah, so if we took Valkorion at his word, Darth Janus is stronger than Malgus.
Yeah, that bit that you quoted earlier, that just sounds like prose.
Yeah, it's Malgus describing the feeling of having access to his full power for the first time because he's not held back by the love he felt for another sentient being. Being that bit of the storm swirling inside him. It's sort of like, I'm sorry, but if you're comparing them in Legends, you've got to contend with Vader from The Force Unleashed.
Oh yeah.
Because
it's a video game rules. Like, everyone's more powerful in a video game.
Yeah, and especially when it's The Force Unleashed. That, like, Vader can kept up with and up against the Starkiller after he was able to move a Star Destroyer in orbit, or falling from orbit using the Force alone.
Torn Valerio Nup.
One guy in the queue was just wearing like a normal hat.
Alright, move along.
I don't know what's funnier in Star Wars, when a human character looks weirdly normal, or when a human character is dressed ridiculously.
I think it depends on the context. If like everyone's ridiculous and one's weirdly normal, then that's funnier. And if everyone's normal and there's one person dressed up ridiculously, that's funnier. If it's 50-50, you just pick out the weirdest of each of them and laugh.
It's kind of that picture in 1943 in Canada, where there's like a bunch of people in just like normal suits, and there's one guy who's like wearing sunglasses and a t-shirt.
Yeah, he didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which admittedly, only give it another 10 years and the guy in the t-shirt would probably be the cool one.
Yeah. Yeah, like he was the outlier at the time, and like he was just ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Like some people think he was a time traveler, but I feel like if you're a time traveler, you would wear something period just to like not be conspicuous.
What of Doctor Who and Back to the Future has ever given you that impression?
True.
Yeah. As if those are the only two time travel sources. It's just all the like there's also just the time machine in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also depends on you knowing what people are wearing in the time period. Like,
that is also true.
If like the time traveler comes from the past, they're not going to know future past.
You don't look like a pirate.
Yeah, it's not like
you're
a
not
Roman
getting up
time
there
traveler
without
would
an
go,
invitation.
oh my god, I've got to get myself some cheese.
Yeah. A Roman time traveler coming back with the knowledge on how to make jeans would make an absolute fortune.
True.
Especially as sort of like the original design of jeans, because they were tough workman's clothes.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, if you're, say, from the 32nd century and you're coming back to the 20th century, your historical research will probably conflate the fashions from about the 20s to the 90s as one sort of period.
Yeah.
Because you're over 1,000 years out.
Also,
like,
knowledge gets lost over time.
Yeah, it's like the idea that all the Romans' main clothes were togas.
True. I mean, that would be very impractical in most situations.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to call it on the stream for now, guys, because it's getting late and I'm kind of tired.
That's fair.
Well, it's been a nice preview of the game.
Yeah, what do you guys think from what you've seen so far? Unless, Dan, do you fancy a go?
I'm fine right now because I'm not at my PS5.
Okay.
So I can't
Where's the PS5?
PS5 is in a different room, and just sort of like setting it up now would just be a bit of a headache.
I don't
fair enough.
see a PS5.
Yes, I would like to see the PS5 now.
I would like to see the baby.
Yes.
Well, thanks for joining us,
of
whoever did. I probably won't be doing this game on Saturdays because I'm just going to want to play it rather than stream it.
So join us next week to see Ollie finish Star Wars Outlaw.
Possibly, or I'll probably start a series run, as that's what I generally do, of one of the gaps in my gaming knowledge, as it were. I'm still muddy on what that might be.
Yes.
Well, that's why it's a gap in your knowledge, Ollie.
Yeah, well, how do you identify a gap in your knowledge? Because you don't know about it.
True.
Yeah, you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got some contenders. I never did play Uncharted. I think me and Mura did the first one years ago. This was before Nicole, his daughter, was born.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It's literally uncharted territory for you then.
Yeah, I suppose it would be.
That's the entire Fallout and Elder Scrolls series. That could probably always just get a good viewing, but my god, some of them are ancient.
Also, Elder Scrolls games particularly require a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Though I would probably be able to do my favourite quest in Oblivion again. Yeah. Anyway, I'll end the stream now. Have a good night, everybody who happened to watch this.